On November the 28th, 1979, a DC-10 left New Zealand on a sightseeing trip to Antarctica. There were 257 people on board. It was going to be the trip of a lifetime.
She was very interested in the Antarctic.
And I suggested it. So we all bought tickets.
And he got the last one, so he was thrilled.
And then literally a week or so before, I had a horrendous accident. And I was actually in hospital that night.
They just said, if I was alone, would I get somebody to be with me?
So we were at Christchurch Airport all waiting. And then some people started to talk about maybe there's something wrong.
No one knew for certain. You know, everyone's grasping for hope.
There appear to be no survivors, I think. Yeah, there appear to be no survivors. How copy?
I'm Michael Wright.
And I'm Katy Gosset. This year, on the 40th anniversary, we look at the impact of New Zealand's deadliest disaster and why it became more about controversy than tragedy. Because someone was to blame.
The New Zealand government has released the official report of its Chief Inspector of Air Accidents on the DC-10 crash, which killed 257
So I sat there in the lawyer's office saying, well, you know, what happens now? Am I married to a murderer?
And the story didn't end there.
An orchestrated litany of lies.
My professional competence and integrity have come under savage attack in the Erebus report.
There would be inquiries, accusations and recriminations.
I couldn't understand the logic of what he had done.
They'd somehow got the idea that he was a rebel and had attacked Air New Zealand.
It is the greatest scandal in New Zealand's history.
It would become both political,
Loose talk of a kind that we don't expect from a High Court judge.
And personal.
I could never, ever forgive.
I had sleepless nights thinking about it. I couldn't let it go.
He said, I think we can let bygones be bygones. And I said, never.
From Stuff and RNZ, this is White Silence, a podcast about the Erebus disaster. From November the 8th on the Stuff and RNZ websites, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Podbean and other podcast providers.